And what do you find with middle grade fiction? How do you find it differs from more adult horror fiction?
It's a it's a really tricky one, and it's actually a question that I get quite a lot during Q&As and stuff. Is basically like, how do you know how to moderate horror for children? Like, what's too much? And even writers will say, well, how far can I go? Um, and I think it's sort of an impossible question because I don't think there's as much difference between adult and middle grade as people necessarily think there is. Like, kids can handle a lot. Obviously, I think you have to be aware, there are limits, of course, and you don't try and be gratuitous and all of that. And I think I like having sort of like an extra sort of sprinkle of hope in my children's books than maybe I would if I was writing for adults, because I do want kids to kind of still leave with that sense of being able to overcome things rather than just the dread.
Yeah,
Um, and I think kids notice different things, which is also quite fun when you kind of slip on that perspective, like a coat is okay, like what would a kid see? How would a kid perceive this? And there's always this tension between children and stories noticing things versus what the adults in the story notice in things. And it's quite fun to sort of play that off and the horror there of feeling like the adults just don't get it.
yeah. The adults not listening as well.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah, kids definitely have a tough skin. I mean, I watched Hellraiser at the age of 8, and all I got out of that was becoming gay and wearing leather for the rest of my life. But
It happens.
yeah, but other than that, my sanity was fine.